Coming up on this episode of NPS Now, everyone gathered together to find ways to make the most of Norfolk Public Schools facilities. Community partners brighten up schools during the United Way's Day of Caring. Plus, this week's exciting sports action. All that and more next on NPS Now. Hello and welcome to NPS Now, your source of news and information about Norfolk Public Schools. I'm your host, Karen Tanner. Coleman Place Elementary hosted a special steering committee for Refresh NPS, an initiative designed to discover how to best utilize our facilities. Parents, community members, staff, and students all participated by looking through data and reviewing questionnaires for the upcoming public forums. The district is being assisted by DeYoung Richter, a company with a long, successful track record in school facility planning.
Our purpose is to look at the facilities and how they're being utilized today, and then to align those for programs of the future that Norfolk Public Schools wants to offer students. Included in that is how buildings are utilized by the demographics, so the demographics of buildings. We look at the condition of those facilities to see if they fit the programs that are going to be there, and we look at balancing those utilizations so we make sure that we get resources to all of those buildings. So the point of this process will be to make sure all of those are in alignment to deliver the programs that you need in your community today and tomorrow.
Public forums for Refresh NPS, connecting the community to education, will take place at Lake Taylor High School on Tuesday, October 8th, and Booker T. Washington High School on Wednesday, October 9th. Both meetings will be from 6 to 8 p.m. Please come out and join us. The United Way Day of Caring is an annual event that brings businesses and communities together to help out their neighbors. Debbie Horniak has the story.
People working together for the common good can accomplish great things. The United Way of Southampton Road's Day of Caring matches local volunteers with nonprofit organizations and schools to landscape, paint, or even help out in the office.
It takes more than just the teachers to make things happen as far as a great educational process is concerned with the kids. So if they can see that the parents and the people in the community are willing to volunteer valuable time to make their educational experience that much better, I think it will go a long way.
It's a wonderful thing. We have a lot of work that needs to be done, so it's always nice to have some help from the community. When the students come out front and they see the difference, they came in and it looked one way, and when they go out in the afternoon, it looks different. They're just excited, and you'll be surprised at how it changes the energy and just the school pride.
If you would like more information about the Day of Caring, contact DOC at unitedwayshr.org. Jumpstart's Read for the Record is a national campaign to get millions of individuals to celebrate literacy and promote early childhood education. Its mission is to work towards the day that every child in America enters kindergarten prepared to succeed. Prominent members of the community showing their support for the children's academic success read to the students at Lindenwood Elementary.
I think it's great for children to have the opportunity to have others read books to them so that they take the learnings and can read on their own, read with their parents, read with their friends, read with their family. And reading is such a fundamental need for our children. And I'm just so happy to be here today for Lindenwood. These children are just wonderful.
Well, number one, I love to read. And if I can encourage young people to also learn to love to read, then I'm helping move the school system and the community forward. And this is the reason why we do what we do, is for the kids. We get to be where, as Dr. Houston would say, the rubber meets the road. And we get to enjoy spending time with the children and seeing exactly what goes on in the classroom, and that makes it all worthwhile.
A visitor from Governor Bob McDonnell's K-12 reform team facilitated a work session with some administrators at the Norfolk Airport Hilton. Dr. Ann O'Toole worked with some of our focus and primary school educators on how to strengthen administration in their schools.
Hopefully we'll help them zero in on how can I make our school leadership team stronger? What changes do we need to make? How do I promote shared leadership as the principal of the school with the most influential teachers in my school?
Students at Chesterfield Elementary participated in a flash mob during a recent school day as part of the national campaign Jam or Drop Everything and Move Day. Youngsters stopped what they were doing and danced, much to the surprise of teachers and staff. They moved to the song Treasure by Bruno Mars as it played over the loudspeaker. A lot of work has gone on in our district since the end of August. Here's a look at everything from school preparation to that exciting first day and our most recent items of interest.
The 2014 school year is well underway, but before students even set foot on their first bus ride of the year, Norfolk Public Schools administrators were busy getting their staff ready and together. New teacher orientation is always filled with excitement, energy, and new expectations. Choosing just the right people to educate our children is quite a process and takes a team effort. But it's more than just looking at what's in the application.
We look at how have they performed in the past. If they are novice teachers, we're looking at their student teaching evaluations. If they are experienced teachers, we're contacting their former principal and asking how did they perform. And so those are things that aren't just on paper. We also want enthusiasm, commitment, and lots of positive energy.
Having completed his first year at Norfolk Public Schools, our superintendent, Dr. Samuel King, was eager to share his vision with the new recruits.
We have completed the 5-year strategic plan. So I was excited and encouraged that we had the opportunity to say that to that group that you will be joining the team to begin implementation. And the fact that absolutely we have much work to do in reference to percentage of students meeting and exceeding standards. However, we know where each person will fit in terms of the work and responsibilities there. So that's very different, also significant, but exciting and encouraging too. So I really enjoyed being able to address that group.
I believe I came through Norfolk Public Schools during a time where teachers were still very passionate and very in tune to the needs of the students. So I'm happy to be a part of that and to be a part of something new that's going to give back to the students and give them those same opportunities that I had as a student.
The camaraderie that each school and department feels is obvious when they are called together for convocation at Scope. Everyone is ready for the new school year and excited about what new challenges lay ahead.
It was an excellent event. I think that it really brought us together and gave us time to enjoy being one big organization and one cohesive unit, one team, and really enjoyed hearing the message and just excited to be a part of the team.
It really was a spirit of teamwork, really a big shot in the arm that we all have to be together as one, and we cannot do it alone, and everybody depends on everyone. Each thing needs to work together to make that machine run well. So we're going to do it for our kids.
Teamwork is not just among co-workers, but among the community as well. Wave Church and Wave City Care came out to lend a hand in cleaning up and beautifying some of the schools.
Wave Church and Wave City Care, which is our community arm of the church, have been working in these neighborhoods for over 12 years. So we've been doing, this is our 7th makeover here at this school, and we've given out school supplies for over 10 years now. We just want to be sure that we're helping the community and that we're just doing our part as a church to make sure these kids start the school year out right. They have supplies and they come into school and it's looking like it's been touched up, beautified, just giving them a sense of belonging.
It looks like this year I'm going to have everything done with all this help that I'm having right now. So it's a real blessing to have them in here doing this.
Having the Wave Church come out here right now and help us out with school is very helpful. I don't know how we would be able to do it on our own. Next week is pre-service week, so if we didn't have the church out here, we'd have to be using our time we're normally using for lesson planning to set up our classrooms. So this really gets us on schedule and helps us prepare to teach the students on the first week of school.
We're a faith-based organization that is excited about seeing our boys and girls come back to school, so that we've prepared a plethora of activities for them to be able to do. We've filed folders, we've beautified the grounds, we've painted and trimmed the trimmings around the doors in the school, and our children will enter on the first day of school into a beautified learning space whereby everyone who contributed can be proud of the work that they've done. Thank you so much.
I'm excited.
Summer is officially over when that first school bus pulls up and the first child gets off that bus. Everyone is ready and everything is in place.
Certainly you always have to work out some kinks the first day, get your new kids where they're supposed to be. I think it's exciting, especially watching the freshmen come in and try to find their way. So it's a good day.
Staff is great. Well organized. I could anticipate early planning. The fact that they've been proactive, students know where to go. That's important.
Things were a little hectic in the beginning. A lot of kids moving into new directions. Of course, new school year, new grade level. A lot of sixth grade students coming in the building, but we're excited to have them. Things have really settled down, and we're just ready to get the instructional day started.
One of our greatest things we've done, we've decided to cluster our entire school. So each student here will be in a small learning community, and they'll have the same group of students, will have the same group of teachers. And this is exceptional that we've been able to create this, and everybody is excited about this opportunity for our students.
We're looking forward to improving student achievement. We're looking forward to on-time graduation for all of our seniors. We're looking forward to all of our students completing goal setting. So we are really setting the tone to move our students forward this year.
I am feeling great. I actually did a cheer this morning when the first bus pulls up. And when I always try to, let the teachers know that when the first day starts, before you know it, we're at the end of the year. So take each day, get the best out of it, make it work, and we're going to breeze through this thing. Our students are going to achieve, and we're going to do an awesome job this year at Campus Stella Elementary.
Items of Interest is produced monthly and shown at the formal session of the school board meetings. It is also available online on the NPS homepage. Norfolk Public Schools kicked off its annual Live United, United Way employee campaign on September 30th, and it will run through October 18th. Employees are encouraged to support the United Way's efforts, and you can even support our own Norfolk Education Foundation by designating your gift to support NEF. All contributions are greatly appreciated. The gallery at Military Circle Mall is looking to support the NPS Music Department through a Facebook Blitz. The mall will donate $1,500 to the music department if they receive 10,000 likes in the month of October. To participate, simply go to their Facebook page at www.facebook.com/gallery@Military Circle to help them reach their goal. Mark your calendars for Parent University's Learning Without Limits on Saturday, October 19th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lake Taylor High School. There will be sessions for children and adults that will reinforce best practices at home, plus motivational speaker Brian K. Rice will share his mission of helping families struggling with poverty, self-esteem, and economic empowerment. We look forward to seeing you there. The School Board of the City of Norfolk will hold its monthly board meeting on Wednesday, October 16th on the 12th floor of the School Administration Building. The informal session will begin at 5 and will be followed by the formal session at 7 p.m. The meeting is open to the public. If you have any great stories or events happening at your school, please be sure to contact us at npsnews@npsk12.com. And coming up on NPS Now, some Eastern District champions have already been crowned. Find out who they are next in sports with Steve Settmiller.
Hi, I'm Steve Settmiller, Senior Coordinator of Athletics.
Welcome back to NPS Now and the Kickoff Sports Edition for the 2013-14 school year. 2013-14 athletic seasons are underway. A lot of exciting changes for all schools. New Virginia High School realignment, new conference schedules, new regional tournament formats, and new Eastern District scheduling. Eastern District play is concluded and regular season champions have been crowned. Let's take a look at who they are. In girls volleyball, the Granby Comets have been red hot all season long. The Granby girls are led by Kaylee Butler and Molly Bass and have a 10-1 record thus far and stayed undefeated in Eastern District competition. Granby is led by veteran coach Tim Maynard, who has guided the Comets to 64 straight Eastern District victories. He has also won 8 regular season titles. On the boys' side, Granby won the title aided by a 5-set victory over Maury. Granby has been led by first-year player Devin Joshua, junior Malachi Brown, sophomore Sean Coletta, and Waquan Smith. These Comets have a record of 13-1. Our field hockey champions for the Eastern District are the Maury Commodores. The Commodores have raced out to a fast 8-1 record thus far. Led by Eastern District scoring leader and ODU-bound Anna Kennedy, Georgetown commitment Mackenzie Schneider, and juniors Anna Fox and Ashley Nottingham. Let's look at our other sports and Eastern District champions for the fall 2013. Golf, Maury High School. Competition cheerleading, Churchland Truckers. Cross country girls, Maury High School. Cross country boys, Granby High Schools. All 5 schools begin conference play next week. With all the new changes, make sure you check out your Big Team website for all upcoming events, times, locations, and results. More NPS Now after this.
Welcome back to NPS Now. Today we have with us Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Samuel King, and Gray Persons, Board Chair of the Norfolk Division of the Chamber of Commerce. And today we're going to talk about the upcoming State of the Schools event. But first, Dr. King, I'd like to start with you. The school board adopted the strategic plan in July, and they're currently reviewing the Transformation Initiative. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, strategic plan was adopted during the summer by the board and endorsed. 5-year strategic plan is now in place, and that's important for our work, of course, because it provides our purpose, our direction, and our vision. In addition, the transformation program, as recommended to the board, is a major component of the strategic plan. The strategic plan is the lifeblood of the system for the next 5 years in terms of our direction. However, the transformation program itself pinpoints 10 schools based on our review that can benefit from additional resources, additional intervention and support, and a real focus on increasing the percentage of students meeting and exceeding standards in those schools. The emphasis will be on professional learning for teachers, aligned with the needs of those students, as well as professional learning for the building level principal to lead and guide that work and modeling that process. Outside of those 10 schools, we also have a recommendation for an open campus high school that has the purpose of increasing the percentage of students that graduate in a timely manner, as well as decreasing the dropout rate. And that's very important for us as you take a look at middle school and over 8th grade students that are currently on those campuses. We want to remove those students and have a process that is non-traditional to place them back on track for real-time, on-time graduation, as well as students that are on the high school campuses now that are behind on credits, and recovering those credits so that those students can also get back on track. But the key for those students at the high school level really focuses on the fact that many of those students are behind to the point that mathematically it would be very, very difficult for them to graduate on time if we do not have a non-traditional approach for those students. But same rigor in the curriculum, that does not change. The same requirements for accountability and assessments, that won't change, as well as attracting back students that have dropped out to secure high school diplomas for those students. So that's the gist of the recommendation.
And I think one way that we're communicating this very well is through our website.
Yes.
People can go to www.npsk12/transformation transformation to learn more information about the Transformation Initiative and the school district strategic plan.
Yes.
And we have one more way, and Gray, that's where you come in at. The Chamber of Commerce is partnering with Dr. King and is going to be hosting a State of the Schools address on October 18th. Tell me why the Chamber is getting involved.
Well, the Chamber is getting involved because going back to the beginning of the year, the Norfolk Division Board identified 3 key issues as being our focus issues for the coming year and perhaps beyond. One being education. Public education, our ability to deliver quality public education through Norfolk Public Schools is absolutely critical to our economic development as a city, both in the attraction and retention of talent. And look, it's simple. People move to where the schools are good. And that's the first thing that people look at before they relocate. We need to have a quality public education system.
Gray, you recently wrote an op-ed piece in the Virginia Pilot, and you said King's plan requires the entire community support and action. Student achievement is a shared responsibility. What were your thoughts with that op-ed piece?
Well, I believe it is our shared responsibility. Public education system, we pay for it, and we benefit from it. It's absolutely critical for, I think, all of us to be engaged in this process, and we've been provided the opportunity to do so. Now, the Norfolk chapter board has realized the opportunity, and actually part of our role is to engage the business community in that process. And that's why we look forward to our event, the State of the Schools.
And I think this is key for you, Dr. King, to be able to partner with the community and the business community and the families and everyone to see you coming and being a part of what they're trying to do, and then you supporting us in public education. It's like a united front. Like, you're right, people do move into neighborhoods and cities where the schools are good, and it's a partnership. Business thrive and economic empowerment for all. I want to thank you both for coming and joining us today, and remind everyone that the State of the Schools address is Friday, October 18th at the TCC Roper Theater, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And please register at norfolkedfound.org. And again, thank you for watching NPS Now. It airs weekly on Channel 47, or you can watch it at www.npsk12.com. Again, thank you for watching NPS Now.